And then I think it also reminds me that as a parent, I am modeling what I want my kids to see.
Hi guys, welcome to Sip and Share, the place where we share stories about people who are doing things a little bit different. Their vision, passion, and most painful lessons. See you in the videos. Do you have a piece of advice or something that somebody said to you that has stuck with you? Kind of like a memorable, it can be anything, a book that you read, an Instagram post, something from social media, your mentor, something that has stuck with you.
Oh my god, I'm a person who loves quotes. That is
I give you top three. Your favorite three currently. Because it may change with time.
Okay, one of it is okay, my Chinese is not very good, but
okay,
this is in Chinese is 先做人才做事.
先做人才做事.
Yeah, it is it applies in everything. Not only at work, but I also say it applies in all our relationships. Yes, in life.
How do you define that phrase?
Okay, so for me it's
what does it mean to you?
做人 for me is please know how to treat people. Relationship. I do take it very literally because the thing is I realize as I'm a parent now.
Oh, after you become a parent, suddenly everything becomes like magnified, right?
Of course. Because you got this little adult telling you,
Mom, you should not be doing this or that, and you will like, you shouldn't do that. Like, Mom, but you just did it. Okay.
Exactly. They are watching you. Monkey see, monkey do.
They're like CCTVs 24/7.
And so I'm telling you.
Okay.
But it's a good thing because I would say I would take it in a way that all these other parts that you never thought
Sometimes it's like because it's pure habit. You don't think about it.
Yes.
Until somebody tells you about it. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah.
And it's from a small little adult. And then that's when you
As
feel
long
a
as
little bit
the surveillance
malu, you know.
camera. As long as the surveillance camera.
You feel a little bit like I would say I call it malu lah.
Yeah, malu.
That and then
Embarrassed.
Oh yeah, that means embarrassed.
Hi there, whatever.
Yeah. And then I think it also reminds me that as a parent, I am modeling what I want my kids to see as well. So I think that is something that when I say 先做人, it's the world is already very negative.
Yes.
And I did tell my kids this, and I'll be very honest with you. Before my kids went to primary school, I told them about the difference, especially my big one. And I did tell her literally what it is and prepared
what's
her.
happened.
Yeah. And I have to prepare her. I said, this will be the questions people will ask you. How are we going to answer it? That was a tough
conversation.
Yeah. It was a tough conversation, but also allows me to have a closer bond with my daughter because we actually role play. Can you believe it? We actually role play.
No, it's good.
We role played it as how adults will ask her or her friends will ask her, because these things will happen. And so I told her that I want to prepare her for what is to come. Because you never know, and that is something that I want to instill to my kids is that yes, to you guys, like we are special, different, but that does not mean we are incomplete.
Okay.
Okay. We have our family support, or my church or my family is here. We are all
love, there's joy.
Yeah. So it is different, but I think it is something that I want to prepare them for that. And so even when outside, when people may not treat them right, they know their values, they know their principles. So again, I always tell them, 先做人. Whatever you want after that, it will only come if you actually treat people right. Also.
Like be a decent human being. Yeah, but that's such a broad spectrum, right?
It is, but
like as an adult, I tell you to be a decent human being. You more or less know what I mean. But as a kid, if you tell me to be a decent, like, mommy, what does that mean?
Yeah,
I have to break it down for you.
Yes, I said 3 things.
Do not punch people.
Yeah.
Unless they punch you first, then maybe you should. Self-defense. Okay.
Oh my god, primary schools. Yes.
Oh, they just 9 years old means two years already, right?
P3, and then the other one was P1. So
P1.
yeah, so my boy, it's much more of the lovey-dovey guy kind of girl.
It's the manja type.
Manja, yeah. Then my girl is a much more sassy and tell you off kind of person. And I wonder where she gets that from. But yeah.
Yeah, must be Phoebe. Where else? But either way, they will have their own lessons to learn.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's a character trait. Sometimes it works in this scenario, sometimes it doesn't work. So
Yeah. And so I would say also because of this industry, because of flexibility of time, during the weekends I don't usually work.
Yeah.
I am 24 hours usually with them on Saturday, Sunday. So they can actually depend on me on those days.
So you're like your focus becomes them.
Oh, yeah.
Weekends. Okay.
Oh yeah. I do believe that having time with them, not only on academics, it's crucial.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
essential.
bonding.
Yes, of
Right?
course.
Like go out for play, go out
Yeah.
for fun. I think it's very important because a lot of Asian parents are just like, it's all about studies. Then you see a parent's face, you just sian, right? Because you go to school, the teacher will just study, and go home, study. Oh my god.
That's true. And but also I feel it's character wise because it's only when I believe in this I think this comes back from the music professor because we had to learn about teaching styles. The thing is that when they're able to explore for themselves, they're able to understand what they're good at and what they're not good at. That's one. Number two is also critical thinking in the sense of, when we are doing something else other than work, because when I study it, I tell you to do. This is what you're supposed to do, right? It's a top down. But when you give them a task to do with you, they feel like they are included.
Because like a project.
Yeah, I know. So we do a lot of painting together.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. So drawing is our thing. Music is our thing. Then we like to go out and then outdoor.
Sometimes you bring. I see. You brought them for a musical or something?
Um,
On an exhibition, some art thing. She
Art
brought
thing.
them.
Oh,
Maybe it's
no.
painting. Oh no, you showcase a photo of your girl's painting, is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because her art got into some competition, yada yada stuff,
Yeah,
and then
you
she did that.
showcased it
Yeah, I
on
think
your
so.
Instagram. Okay, so
Yeah.
those are the things that you love, and I think it's very important because then they know that my mom is a disciplinarian, but she still loves me, and we have fun together. It's not just all about discipline. So
There
discipline
needs
and
to
fun.
have
balance.
the two parts of it, yeah.
Balance.
So, yeah, so 先做人. Biggest one most common misconception people
biggest
have
or
about
most common
me.
misconception people have. Biggest or the most common misconception that you get.
I'm too angmo.
Really?
Yeah.
Misconception is
Okay.
I mean, not inside, but like your
Mentality.
Maybe because your accent.
Maybe because of my accent. Okay, guys, I have tried to like,
Don't.
no,
Don't, just go.
yeah. The thing is that I've been there for so long. Okay, I've been there for
Yeah,
so
because she was there in her formative
for
years.
yeah, I was there for like 12 years.
Yeah, but you look at the kids nowadays, they will talk like that also because they all watch Netflix and it's all US shows, right?
That's
Like, can
true.
I get some water? What is it? It's water.
My kid.
Water.
You're so cute.
Because we are British school here.
Yes. So it
Drove
really
them nuts.
drove my brother and my sister-in-law crazy because my girl when we came back she was 3 years old and she would say the word water. Water.
Water.
And my brother was like,
Water, water.
Where is your tea? Why does it become WADDER?
I know. Right? But it's okay, rest assured. Now my kids are much more Singaporean, speak Chinese.
No, why it's
Yes.
okay, even if they're not Singaporean.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like they are technically. So the biggest misconceptions people have is that you are very angmoh inside or what? Would you
I would
say
say
you're inside?
inside. Yeah. So because I've been in the US for so long, therefore I'm very liberal. Therefore I'm very open. Therefore, but to be honest with you, not really. The thing is that there must be a reason why I came back to Singapore, and it's one of the is the Asian values, the communistic, like the village is the one that
Yeah, I know what you mean.
you know
Like
bring on.
filial piety.
Yeah.
I think that's not very big in the
Yeah,
US.
I know it's not big. For them, it's much more individualistic
Yeah.
in their culture, and that's the environment. For us, it's very communistic. So it means
Like
it's very
community.
communal. Yeah.
Like we think about the community first before us. It's not just about me
Yes.
all the time.
Yep. And then it's about the family, and then the upbringing, and all that. And then for me, is filial piety is very big for me. Principles, morals.
Then it's better that you bring them back here, your
Yeah.
kids. Because in US, I think if they grew up there, they would probably have the US way of thinking. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not preferred for her.
For me, I
Yeah.
would say, you know what? There is no right or wrong.
There is
It's
no
just
right
my
or wrong.
preference, because for me was when I left. I think when I left, it was during the time where Obama was coming down and Trump was going up. I'm not very political,
my
yeah.
God.
And so living in the U.S. and touring there as a tourist is totally different.
Especially if you're Asian, right?
Yeah, and especially when Trump went up, the white supremacy was pretty prevalent, and of course racism, and I got it myself. I mean, I've been there for 12 years, right?
They
Because
were
of the
still-
mixed blood and all
okay.
that, I do not know what will happen. So that's number one. Number two, some of the things that were going on in U.S. were against my value system.
I get what you
So
mean.
that was something that was already not working out for me.
Thanks for watching this video. If you like what you have just watched, remember to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow us on other social media platforms. And if you have someone that you would like to recommend as a guest, leave a comment below. See you in the next episode.